Hi, welcome. My name is Dale McCuskey, and on this video I'd like to just spend a little time to show you how to build a framework for socialization, or for dogs being able to meet each other, but through you as the pivot point, okay, within the context of that, how that meeting's happening. And so when I mean pivot point, I mean leadership. Okay, that's what I'm referring to. So here. Blue Ivy is here with me for a 2-week board and train, so she's still in the framework of an intervention. So the goal is still to shift power, and one of her issues is meeting other dogs. You know, she's expressing too much power at the relational level that way, and she has other issues too, which go hand in hand with as the dog gains power within the relationship. So, but again, it's all going in the right direction. Okay, so here she's ready to begin to meet other dogs as follower, because we gain traction relationally. So she's ready for that script to start to take place. Now here, what I'm using is another dog. Okay, I'm using Polly as a as a balanced dog, so I can have this meeting take place with me still remaining as the pivot point. And this is something to remember when people are using like packs of dogs to do this. The better way to do it to make sure that I'm building the right bridge, so that when Blue Ivy goes back with her owner, that bridge can keep being built the right way, and that I'm maximizing the amount of influence I have at the human level is to work it this way. Okay, control interactions. But because if you use a pack of dogs, the dynamics that don't always align exactly right, and Blue Ivy or any dog can actually end up still holding a lot of power, even though from the appearance of things, it appears pretty good, because the pack dynamics are different than human dynamics. So here, what I'm doing is working off that human dog dynamic. I'm working off human dog dynamic in a more direct way, which is going to create a good level of influence. So by here, what the goal is to, again, work off a balanced dog or a controlled situation, okay, using another dog, but in a way that's going to help me work the script. So here, what I'm going to do here in a second is I'm going to bring Blue Ivy in closer to Polly. But as I'm doing it, because again, Blue Ivy is still at the intervention level, so her mind is pushing beyond the boundaries of the follower script, I have to be making physical touch. Okay, I have to redirect. So what I'm doing is I'm redirecting her thinking process through me as the pivot point. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is I'm putting myself above both dogs. Now when you have more than one dog will still hold more power than the other dog, but relationally what matters is I'm above the both of them. So therefore, if you own more than one dog, therefore if I'm doing this, if I'm coming in the right relationship with both, when the two dogs are interacting, even though one dog has more power, it will look like play, okay? Because the power being expressed isn't at that level where I'm on the outside looking in on the relationship, okay? So here I'm going to start to work the scripture a little bit. Now, as I start bringing Blue Ivy in, I'm defining it. So I'm controlling the interaction. So as I do this, I'm just going to bring Blue Ivy forward a little bit. I'm working off the sit position in the push-pull technique. So I'll push-pull here a little bit and see her look at me, okay? It redirects her thinking process through me. So I'm defining it. She comes in a little bit more. Polly, sit. So I control Polly at the same time. Polly, hey, stay. So easier for me to control Polly because Polly's already balanced, okay? So she's I have influence that way, so I can just work off verbal commands, okay? Here, I have to, in order for verbal commands to be effective, they have to be established relationally. Okay, that's why people struggle with verbal commands. So here I focus two hands on Blue Ivy. So here I'm just nudging. Hey, Blue Ivy, hey, stop, hey. Now she wants to go in. See, she's pushing the script. So I'll just sit here and I'll work it because there's no rush. I'm not going to let her just go in like that. Okay, it's got to come through me. Okay, so her state of mind's got to come into a calmer state. And see, she'll push back on this a little bit because she doesn't like it, okay, because she's trying to buffer a little bit. Hey. See that? So I'll move her forward a little bit more. Hey, sit. So I'll increase a little pressure. Polly, sit. Polly, hey, Polly, sit. Polly, come here. Sit. Hey, sit. So now they meet, okay, But now I'm bringing it through me. So therefore, Blue Ivy is going to accept this meeting, okay, as a follower to me. So therefore, hey, Polly, come here. I get Polly a little closer. Okay. Let them interact here. But again, see what I'm doing? Push-pull technique, okay? This creates the foundation, okay, for socialization, for dogs to get along, okay, followers. Because the minds pivot off you. They pivot off the relationship. So again, I'm going to separate, bring Blue Ivy back in beside me on this side, okay? Because again, this is controlled exercise, okay? So what you're doing is kind of opening the door up and closing it again, okay? So it's very controlled. See, now she wants to go really, wants to really push beyond that. She's, saying, hey, I want to go over. I'm not going to allow it, okay? Hey, sit down. And you put her into a down, help control, okay, her body a little more, and her mind, okay, down position here. She gets a little keyed up. Because again, she's in, I'm shifting power on her. Polly's fine, okay? She's role changed. And so I'm just using her. In fact, her nickname sometimes, I call her Shark Bait, okay? And she gets special rewards and everything for being my helper because, she's like my helper dog. She's my, she allows me to be able to work this script, and which is great. I mean, that's what I want. So here, Blue Ivy's back into a nice submissive state, okay, follower state. And so the goal here is just, what you do is just keep working the script, okay, this way. But again, my focus is on my moment, okay. So what I'm doing is I'm creating a follower moment. So what it is defined is, as we look at my model, it's not about a correction like most people think of bad behavior, okay. I'm proactive, which means that I'm focusing on bringing her mind into the script, okay, because I already know where I need to go in the relationship. So when people look at me flexing the leash and pushing and pulling, okay, what I'm doing is I already know her decision-making process is pushing beyond the boundaries of that script already. Okay, that's why people are dealing with bad behaviors, okay, unwanted behavior. It represents a pushing beyond that script. So therefore, because I'm already being objectified, like her mind is kind of jumping over me to get to Polly, I have to redirect it. I have to bring it back into that script. So every time I create these moments, and they're taking hold, what you'll see is a calm moment, a calm state of mind for a second or two. And again, it'll kind of bulge out towards, pushing beyond again, but then I just keep bringing it in. But I'm not trying to hold her in tight all the time. But I'm not just letting her have control. So what I'm doing is, kinetically, I'm just working the mind, okay, mind and body. So I'm setting it off so that after you do this for a while, so you build a relational foundation, it takes hold, then I don't have to do this anymore, okay? Then they can interact, and I've already built that foundation. I've established that relational bridge. And then I'm good. I don't have to keep it right now because you have to work this as an intervention, okay? I have to shift power. I have to be working on it that way. That's my focus. So anyway, just something to consider. I'll do some more videos on socialization, on how the script works, but it's all about, change happens at the relational level. Some dogs have a high level of need, okay, based on even small dogs. Even small dogs, I mean, there's Blue Ivy's a little chihuahua. I mean but again, her individual relational need is high. So you have to work it that way. So anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you have a great day.